Hi, everyone. In this recording, I'm going to give an overview of the MSc in Financial Data Science. So in the video, I'm going to give a brief overview of why we introduced this new MSc, who the course is for, what the learning outcomes are for students in the course, and give some examples of career outcomes from some of our graduates in the past couple of years. So just a little bit of background of myself as academic director. So I came from a technical background originally. I did an engineering undergrad. I worked in the tech sector for a number of years. And then I did an MSc in quantitative finance, which I was very interested in, and followed that up with a PhD in finance. So both my experience and my research interests are very much lined up with fintech and financial data science, and the subject matter of this program. So just an overview on the course itself. The MSc FDS program was created in response to skills demand, and that itself has been driven by the disruptive impact of technology in the financial sector. So there's been an industry-wide move to banking and investment apps, and more big data sets are now available. And those can be used to inform banking, investment, and risk management decisions. So the MSc FDS is a relatively new program. It's currently in its third year, and we've got 2 years of graduates so far from the program. So who is the course for? The course is suited to applicants with a business undergraduate degree who are looking to learn and then leverage technical skills to add value and business insights in their target industry. So having said that, all technical aspects are taught with an assumption of zero prior knowledge in the course. So you don't have to have a technical background to come into the course. The other side of that is that the course is also suited to technically trained graduates from more technical undergrads who are looking to apply their skills in business and finance and maybe learn more about the business and finance side of things in the course. So in terms of learning outcomes, then students are going to learn about all of these new technologies that are revolutionizing banking and finance. And that includes digital currencies, blockchains, cryptographic tokens, and all the related topics in the fintech domain. So students will also acquire technical skills, and that includes programming. We use Python in the course, machine learning, and data science. And all of that will be applied to real-world data sets for trading and risk management applications. So just to run through the core modules in the course to give a flavor of what's involved. I put the more technical modules first. So the programming for financial data science, as I mentioned, that's a Python-based module, and that's in the first semester to help people get up to speed on that. So the other technical module there is machine learning for finance. So you learn about what's under the hood, really, and all these machine learning programs. And then the data science for trading and risk management is more application-based, where you're using packages and you learn how to apply them and how to evaluate the results using real-world data sets. Banking and finance in the digital age, that's all about the blockchain and learning how the financial sector is changing. And then there's a green data science module in the summer trimester, again, applying data science to green applications, ESG, etc. The remaining modules here are common modules across a number of the MSCs in finance. So they're the more finance-related topics. So quantitative methods for finance is a course that students do earlier on to brush up their quantitative skills that are needed in all of these subjects. And then we cover things like capital markets and instruments, derivative securities, financial analysis, portfolio and risk management. So these are all topics relevant to working in finance and risk management, investment banking, investment management, etc. There's also an ethics and financial services module. So optional modules then, they include a fintech module where students can learn about what's changing in banking and finance and what companies are emerging, what opportunities are there for growth. And there's also an internship option in the summer where students can do an internship instead of taking on extra modules. So in terms of career paths, then we've had 2 years of graduates in 2022 to 23, and they've secured roles across a range of different applications and industries within finance, and some of them outside of finance as well. So that includes investment banking, fund management, electricity trading. Some have gone to work in large fintech companies. Some have got data science roles in big consultancy companies, data science roles in aviation finance, and even data science roles in companies that are extracting information from social media and satellite imagery, and then selling on those signals to hedge funds and investment management companies. So in total, 90% of graduates in the most recent year were hired within 6 months. So just to comment in this slide in terms of what's going on industry-wide across all industries, really, with technology taking over more and more tasks and roles in industry, the MSc FDS offers the opportunity to get ahead of the curve in using that technology rather than being replaced by it. Okay, so that concludes my presentation on the FDS, and all that's left is for me to thank you for your interest in our program.